probably the most addicting sport I've ever played in my life, pickleball. It's a very social sport. You can play with any ages, go out and hit a ball, and you never want to go home.
I'm Kim Scholes, and I'm the co-director of the Coachella Valley Grand Prix Pickleball Tournament, which we're hosting here at PGA West. We've been doing pickleball tournaments for about 6 years, tennis tournaments, and so on for 20-some years. We have 200 plus entered in this tournament here. The growth of tennis has kind of stagnated, whereas pickleball has taken off in meteoric fashion. The game is exploding, the enthusiasm is there, and it's very social. I mean, there's a definite camaraderie that, you know, if you say pickleball anywhere, people connect with you and you're out there having fun.
When we moved out to the desert about 7.5 years ago, one of the selling features where we bought was we got these brand new pickleball courts. I played sports my whole life and I was very curious about pickleball, and I got the bug.
It is a national thing, although Coachella was one of the first places to embrace the game, and it had great success with a lot of crossover with tennis players, and their enthusiasm kind of trickled down into their club memberships and just taken off from there.
This has been the fastest growing sport internationally for the last 15-20 years. Even though the sport was invented by those three guys on Bainbridge Island in Washington State for their kids, to keep their kids busy, it really took off among the older people.
Well, there you go. The non-athlete can come out basically with a semi-degree of hand-eye coordination, decent balance, can able to engage in the game at a very interesting level, and they can actually see improvement on a daily basis. As your hand-eye gets better, your control gets better. And the best part too is it's a very social thing. A person can just show up at a public court by themselves, not knowing anybody, put their paddle right with the other paddles, and you play into a group of people.
You want to know how long we've been playing together. One factor, we're all in our 60s. I'll be 61 on Monday. Okay, we've been playing for about a year, but we've only been playing together for like a couple months. These two, we just met and asked if we could play a game, and we just hooked up and we just loved the game.
You grow pretty quick in the sport, I think. I think we've all gone a long way quickly.
Because I was just telling her like 10 minutes ago, I like playing with people that are better than you because it makes you play better. Yeah. And she's much better than me, and I already improved my game.
She's just really kind, but you know.
0-9-20.
Okay, well, first of all, you need the room. It's 44 feet long by 20 feet wide, and you need some area in the back because you have to serve behind the baseline. You can't step on the baseline when you serve. So once your net's set up, then we're going to measure a few things off. So we're going to measure the center part and just make a line on the outside at 22 feet. And that's where the net's going to sit. From the middle, we're going to come out 7 feet on either side. As you see this area here, this is called the non-volley zone. You serve cross court, that's why we need those lines there. This line here, you can't go into this area or step on the line unless the ball is bounced in here. And that prevents people coming all the way up on a volley, walking in here and slamming it at their opponent. So it just makes the whole game a little bit more fair for everybody.
We think it's obviously wonderful, and we also see there's a great opportunity. I've been playing pickleball for about 2.5, 3 years.
We like to focus on bright, fun colors. And of course, our best-selling design is our man or woman with the martini, which is sort of embodies what we believe in the pickleball high life, which is really, you know, to just have fun on the court, and at the end of the day, to just have a martini with them and have fun and live the pickleball high life.
My name is Aaron Christopher. I'm the executive chef here at PGA West Private Clubhouse, and we're celebrating a pickleball tournament today. We decided to go kind of a regional Mexican menu today. Pickleball is huge here, and so is wellness in general. I played all kinds of sports growing up, but then once I started playing ping pong and noticed the similarities, you know, run them left, kill them right, run them right, kill them left, just stuff like that. I got hooked on it. I just kind of fell into it, and I really enjoy it. And myself, honestly, I'm so nervous before I start playing, can't even think about eating.
PGA West actually is known for golf. In addition to our golf, we have 16 pickleball courts. We cater to about 600 members a week.
Being a pickleball pro is extremely fun. A dream job. My responsibilities are, running round robins for the members, holding club championships. I have 4 weekly clinics I do. I try to get more members involved, try to pull some over from tennis. But yeah, it's fun. I'm always out there on the court, just playing with the members or giving private lessons. It includes all of that. It includes a lot of court time. We just had the 16 pickleball courts renovated. 2 summers ago, we did 8 courts over on the east side, and then the last summer, we finished up the renovation with the last 8. Members are loving them, and it's really getting more members out to play. So what's next for pickleball? I would say nationwide, definitely more pickleball courts all over the place. I know it's happening here in the Coachella Valley, but if you go 2 hours out to LA, it's sort of harder to find a pickleball court. So turning more of those tennis courts into pickleball courts, that's not something the tennis player would like to hear, but that's where the demand is.
How many people are going to be using it at what time? And right now, if it's a user-based thing, it's going to fall in the way of pickleball. I mean, the public courts are just saturated. People are waiting. You have 8 pickleball courts, you got 60 people waiting to go. You look over at gym equipment, not going to see that number there.
These courts are going crazy. They're just being built. A few years ago, it was 65 courts nationally per month were popping up. And out here in the Coachella Valley, we have, I think, 4 public courts, maybe 5. There's more to be built. These private communities, these gated communities, a lot of them have some up to 16 courts.
Oh yeah, it's happening right now. You're going to see school programs are going to be starting. There is an emphasis to make it an Olympic sport. If that goes into an Olympic sport, it's international, and of course it'll trickle down into all the other levels of play into high school sports too.
Solicit some of your tennis courts that aren't being used and say you need to change these over because
pickleball
pickleball
courts.
is happening, whether you like it or not.